So what's happening in England now with the hot weather, this would happen when I was a kid in summertime. You'd have some really hot days, 2 or 3 days, and then the rain would come and break it up. I am back. But isn't the heat in America, this happens in every year, yeah? No, this was happening in, I drove across America in 1988, I think. And it was hot then, you know, like 100 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, in the Midwest. It's nothing new. I've just on the last few days I've been looking at desertification, and there are ways to combat this, and it seems that Israel have done a good job. And like a lot of places in Japan, what they do is they put black vinyl. They put black vinyl on the ground with a hole in the middle for the plant. But the black vinyl will stop all the water evaporating. I don't know what the biggest scale of this is, but we need. If the planet is 70% water, yeah, but people aren't willing to do that, and there's 70% water, so obviously it just needs to be sorted out. No, but most of the things that is happening is, they're just gases that are returning to the atmosphere. So we've just got to stop these gases from returning to the atmosphere. I have seen in the Middle East what they do. They're continually doing this. They take water out of the sea, then they take all the water, they convert what they can out of that water. They convert that into fresh water. But what they do then, all the salty, what's left, they put it back into the ocean. I think that's a terrible idea, because that's not good for the fucking ocean. So what they should do is put it into cooling ponds or drying ponds and dry it out further, and then take the fucking salt out. But I think what problem with industry, and they should get people from other industries to look at a problem, because then they're not blinded by what's happening in the industry. And that person from outside that industry can just say, have you tried doing this? Because it's just common sense. But if you put that water the desalinated water, if you put that back into the ocean, so surely that is making it more difficult or more cost, cost to get the water out. If the saline is a lot higher in the water, then surely it's got to be more costly to take the water out. Strong 9. Maybe I think we had some beers together, but I don't think I could drink that. Maybe Victor was drinking that because he's a fucking alcoholic. But I can't drink that stuff, mate. Wow, the 9 is vile. Yeah, it was the same in England. They had a very strong drink in England, and the only people that it's vile drink, the shop stopped selling it because the only people that were taking it were like the homeless people, because that was the strongest drink to get them drunk quicker. And it was fucking vile, really. Same with the 17% wine. The 17% wine is vile. Yeah, I think I've had a 7 degree. I might have tried 1.9, but maybe just a few drinks of it and then threw it away. But it's just horrid. Even the 7%, I don't even like the 7%. Now, if you had but I can drink, for example, like a strong. I can drink tequila straight or gin or vodka straight. But those 9% drinks have been fucked about with so much. You know, just when you drink the 9%, it's like drinking ethanol. It's a disgusting feature. It really is disgusting. There's no nice taste to it. But it's fucking popular. I see Japanese, not just Victor, I see Japanese people drinking this 9%. At the beginning of July, I think I said to someone I met, I said, well, as far as I'm concerned, it can rain all summer. And that's what it's been doing most days for the last 20 days. Yeah, I think, to be truthful, you could get a strong 9, about maybe like 150 yen, something like that. But you could get like a bottle of vodka for like 800 yen. So you're better off getting a bottle of vodka or a bottle of gin for about 800 yen, then buy a bag of ice from 100 yen shop for 130 yen, and then get a fucking bottle of orange juice for about 150 yen. So you could get, like, for 1100 yen, that for two of you. Two of you share a bottle of vodka or gin, because they're fucking about with that drink. Well, last week or 2 weeks ago, I managed to get some lemons, and I made margarita, quite a large amount of margarita, and I really enjoyed drinking that more than I'm doing with the beer, you know. But it's very strong, so maybe I shouldn't make it so strong next time. And that's when I left the fucking phone in the front of the bike. Is this the phone? Oh, is this clear now? Oh, it looks like it's cleared up. What can you see now? But I think this is the fucking far away. Oh, it might have cleared up. What does it look like now from your point of view? I think all the clouds have gone. Hey, didn't need to put it in a bag of rice. Remember, Payne, you said it might be fucked up. You know something, I find girls wearing glasses very attractive indeed. But there's so many girls with glasses. My daughter wears contact lenses, as does her mum. And I was just thinking that I always get this idea that dentists and optometrists, they oversell when you don't need shit. You know, like, I think when I was a kid, we got so many fillings, and the working class kids, they would give you a filling that was like fucking that minute, because they would get paid for it from the government. Well, my mate is going to drive down the west coast and end up joining his wife and daughter in one of the Okinawan islands. And I'm just thinking, you know, I think you better be very careful driving down the west coast, because there could be, I think there's been a lot more rain on the west coast than in this area. He's going to sleep in his van. Have any of you guys used the new bed and breakfast, Airbnb? Yeah, I still want to join Vic. I think he's. I saw something. Maybe he's going to Hokkaido. How much can you get an Airbnb for? Did you ever do it in a foreign country? Oh really? How much were they there? What about the cleaning fee? This boating program, and it was about yachties and Croatia. Everybody seems to be going to Croatia now. It looks fantastic, but I'm guessing it's got a lot more expensive. So now, wow, that's great, isn't it? Fucking hell, man. Well, when we went to Hawaii for a month, I think it cost us about $2,000 for the month in Hawaii. Did you go to school in Albania? Did you learn any Albanese? There was in Albania their national they have a national hero from Britain called Norman Wisdom. I don't know if you know Norman Wisdom. He was the funniest guy in Britain in the 1950s, 60s. Very funny comedian, and they adopted him because they saw him as the man that was always being put down by the authorities or the ruling classes. So he was like their national hero. And there was also they asked this guy called Frey, who was a national hero in Japan, in England, and he played football and cricket for England. They asked him to be the king of Albania. He turned it down. They've asked me to be the king of Japan, but you know, I've seen the Japanese wives, royal wives, they're not too good. They're waving bye-bye to the robot. Abunai! The two little kids at the next table, they're touching robots. Yeah, but if you look at the leaders of England, fucking Boris Johnson, Donald Trump, and Trudeau, they're not supposed to be fucking comedians. I've seen in Rhodesia or Zimbabwe, they've just opened a new parliament. I wonder if they're still gonna fucking starve the people. Did you know that 10 years ago there was a quiz and I counted, and the number of countries in Africa was 43. Now there's like 53. Yeah, the comedian in the Ukraine seems to have gone far above duty, above and beyond his duty. Yeah, same as the Klitschko brothers. You know, it truly are very brave people. I certainly would not fight for fucking England without a fucking doubt. Fighting for fucking Boris Johnson, fuck that. I've got to agree with you without a doubt. I had a bit of respect for him because in interviews he seemed to speak common sense, but when he's bombing this fucking country to bits, and then he's getting people out of jail, and he's fucking tricking people into fighting for this cause. All these young men, they're obviously losing this war. He's obviously gone fucking mental. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Yeah, he's lost the plot. I wonder what Steven Seagal is doing. No, they've got 3 or 4 British soldiers or ex-soldiers at the moment, and they've been caught not by Russians but being caught by mates of Russians, and they're talking about killing them. But those are the chances you take if you want. If they're giving you like $1,000 a day and you're taking the money, then fucking tough shit. Just wondering whether to go and get a can of beer for the house. Right, Ben, I'm going to go off, mate. Falling asleep. Oh, yeah, suminasai. Catch you next time, buddy. Bye.